show, but if the guys in Denver can play, I want to go to the rally of President Trump on Saturday night. If we can play the rally, I want to play the chant that the deplorables put up when the two Senate candidates came on the stage. Can we get that up, or let me know when we get that up? So Raheem, as soon as we can play it, let's play it. But Raheem, give me your assessment of Saturday night in Valdosta, Georgia.
Yeah, I noticed. I mean, look, there are not a lot of men in the world, if any, others that could get up there on that stage and be brimming with optimism and hope and energy than President Trump was, and to keep repeating the mantra. Look, the Senate seats are the backstop. You must vote in the Georgia elections. I just want to make clear.
Raheem, hang on one second. Denver, I think's got this booted up. Let's go ahead and play. I want to play what happened on Saturday night in Valdosta. I think it's very illustrative of where we are. In that entire, it was an hour and a half long. I think Perdue and Senator Loeffler were up there for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. The most animated part of that entire crowd, that entire rally, was that. And that was really the voice of the people. That was Vox Populi. That was people saying, hey, we have unsettled business here. Fight for Trump. It was overwhelming. David Perdue was trying to speak and was very smart. He just, thank you, and then walked off the stage. Here's the point. Obviously, January 5th is essential and important, but there's unfinished work. And right there, you just saw what the people had to say about it. And that entire rally, which I thought there were moments that were very animated, and there were a lot of moments I thought were relatively flat. But what animated people, and that came, President Trump didn't start that. No one in his campaign started it. That literally came from the people. And it was loud. It was overwhelming. If you watched it live, you just couldn't miss it. And President Trump didn't try to play it up. In fact, I think I thought he did a good job in trying to tamper it down a little bit. But that is what the people want. The people want to fight for Trump, and they want to fight now. We're going to be going to Athens, Georgia, where the Senate meeting is taking place, State Senate, with John Fredericks in a moment. But, Raheem, do you agree with my assessment that you saw the people right there saying, hey, we're there, and we're going to back Loeffler, we're going to back Perdue, but to get the deplorables fully engaged, you have to fight for Trump now?
Well, and of course, the news this morning is that GOP leaders in Georgia are still trying to avoid putting together a special session, still trying to kick the can over to the judiciary and leave it alone for themselves, even after President Trump went and did the right thing there. Now, the one thing I will say, Steve, is that President Trump needs to be a bit more careful with his words. There were several points during that rally where he did say, hey, the next 4 years would have been good. He was mostly on message 90% of the time, talking about the steal and how he does still believe that the win can be secured. However, you can tell that there are people still whispering in his ear to pipe down, pack it in. The fact is, that's not a loser's rally that you saw down there in Valdosta. That doesn't look anything remotely close to what the rally of an outgoing president would look like. So this ain't over by a long stretch.
No, it was absolutely stunning. The size of the crowd, the intensity of the crowd, and they're there for a fight. What they want to do is close this now. There's over, I think, 150,000 ballots now that are illegal or have no chain of custody. In fact, Michael Patrick Leahy's got a story up in the Georgia Star. I think he says 500,000 ballots have no chain of custody because of these drop boxes. So, Raheem, we got about a minute, we got about 30 seconds. Where do you think this goes from here?
Well, continues to go. I mean, there's more evidence mounting by the day. Serrano and the team and Phil Klein are absolutely right to bring into account the safe harbor stuff, because the media is going to have a frenzy on that tomorrow. But the white paper is really interesting. We published it this weekend. It's well worth reading.
Okay, Raheem, we're going to come back to you later in the show. Raheem Kassam, our wingman here on War Room Pandemic. We're going to take a short commercial break. We're going to go to Athens, Georgia.